Now to take care of Winnie and Turner and Daisy. This enclosure is right next to the house. Right, it was our first enclosure. Actually, this originally was a bird aviary. We used to keep birds in here. And then we had to readapt it for the foxes. So this is Winnie, Turner, and Daisy's enclosure. So it's not over where the other enclosures are, which is, let's see, I'll show you. It's straight across there. That's where the big enclosures are, where I usually do my videos. So I wanted to do one over here today. So I come out here so I can see these guys when I'm sitting on my back porch. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Win-Win. Winnie, 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 the little tiny werewolf. Boo, baby, boo, boo, boo. Hi, werewolf. Hi, little werewolf. Look at all this extra fur. See this fur coming off the baby werewolf? Yeah, let's see if we can get some. Nope, not today. He says, don't take my fur, it's mine. Good morning, werewolf. Okay. Good morning, Daisy, Daisy Duke. Hi, Dookie. Hi, Daisy Dookie. Hi, Daisy Duke. All right, where's Turner? I don't know if Turner part went out here. Oh, there he is. So this little enclosure over here is small. It's about 8 by 8, but it's tall. So they have lots of places to climb and everything. But they have free range to this little run yard over here. Hi. And they're out 24/7 because it's covered. There's a roof on this one, on this run yard. Hi. Good morning, Daisy Duke. We're doing a video, Daisy Duke. So, hi. Hi, Daisy Duke. Hi, my little Dookie Duke. Hi, Turnburn. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hi, Turner, come say hi, Whale. They're being crazy. Oh, Winnie. Did you get him? My goodness. Little craziness over here. So, this is also right next to the air conditioning. So, these guys are all pet surrenders. Hi, 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 Daisy Duke. Daisy being the youngest. Winnie and Turner came in right around. Winnie came in right around the same time. Hi, buddy. And if you're new to us, Turner has 3 legs. He had one of his legs amputated because, hi, look at that face. How can you not love that face? Little marble nose. Because when he came in, he was running around, jumping against the fence, and got his leg stuck through the fence and then broke it in 3 spots. So we had to have it amputated. Good morning, Daisy Duke. Daisy came in from a pet surrender. The woman had bought her in Michigan or Minnesota, drove all the way across the country back to Florida. And by the time she got back to Florida, she decided she didn't want a baby fox. Then she tried to take it to the vet, and the vet wouldn't see her because she did not have a license to have a baby fox. So she was able to surrender it here. With the help of FWC, we were able to take her in. So keep that in mind at this time of year when people are buying baby foxes. That is a big deal. Keeping a fox in an illegal state is against the law, but not only that, it's against the law to have one without a license if your state is legal. Winnie came to us from a wonderful woman who had her in an illegal state, didn't know. She also wanted to rescue her from the breeder that she came from. So that's how Winnie got here. She is also her sponsor for life because she wanted to make sure to be upstanding and take care of the fox that she had as a pet. So every month I send her something asking her for her child support. Her werewolf child support. Hi. And like Winnie's owner, a lot of our pet surrenders are from wonderful people that their lives have changed or they can no longer keep a fox and they do the right thing and find a sanctuary for it. These guys cannot be let out into the wild to live out their lives. They have no skills to be able to do that because they are captive bred, which means they have never been in the wild, neither have any of their ancestors, so they don't have those skills that are learned by the parents and that come to a certain extent with a wild fox and the heritage where they were wild. So these guys cannot live in the wild. Nice win. How's my win? How's my Winnie werewolf? How's my Winnie werewolf? So that is the story of Winnie and Daisy and Turner. Turner came to us from a woman who got her on impulse and then realized that a fox will pee all over your house and take apart all your stuff. Well, look, there, I got that. And she was unable to keep her, so she brought him here. So these guys are all pet surrenders. There's many different reasons why people surrender pets. Not all people who surrender pet foxes are bad people. A lot of them are just wonderful people who make silly decisions. In most cases, they're great people. So this is little Daisy too. So these guys could use some new toys, which I will tag our Amazon wish list. We need some toys and some treats. So if we can maybe get some people to send us a few treats and a few toys off of our Amazon wish list, we will be very, very appreciative. Look at these little whiskers. Like the same color as her ears. Hey Daisy. Little pink nose too. She's finally shedded off all her fur. So she's nice and silky looking. We believe her color is called champagne. I think. Yep. Or snow glow. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not great with the colors. But there you go, guys. That's our video. You gonna jump? Oh, good boy, Winnie. That's Winnie's favorite spot. Up there on that platform. So this is the only barn yard that actually has a roof to it, because it's actually relatively small. We have enclosures on the other side. These enclosures over. Oh, thankfully, that air conditioner shut off. These enclosures over here, we have a dig pit in the middle, so we're not going to step in there. What? Give me a minute. So we have two enclosures over here. These are hospital enclosures. They're small. So really we would only keep one fox in here. And we only keep them in here for if it's a hospital situation. So they have a little loft there. They have a step that goes up there, but we take it down when we need to have them in hospital. It's very private in here. We have air conditioning here. Not air conditioning, holy crow. We have electricity in here. So this little enclosure is 5 by 10 and it's used for new intakes, so we can study what their personalities are like to determine if we can maybe put them with another set of foxes. I'll close that. I mean, I need two hands. But then this is the second one. You can see the little step there that goes up to the loft. So yeah, so these two, one is like we use one for a hospital enclosure, has electricity in it. Ouch. That's not nice. You little spoiled brat. So one is used for a hospital enclosure, and then we also can use these as well for here's some Winnie hair. There you go. Don't say I would never give you anything. And the other one is used, we can use both of these ones for new intakes. Like if we get new intakes, we study what they're like out in here before we actually put them in with any other foxes. This one has to be locked down like this because that gray fox over there, Winnie the werewolf, has learned to open up these enclosures. So this one's going to get some redoing. It's going to end up being a tall ceiling like some of the other enclosures on the other side. That way it'll give them some more room. We'll put some more platforms and such in them. So they'll have that. So that's these guys over here. We hardly ever get over here to do this. And that also shares this small run yard. The small run yard, when we have new ones, it's nice because it's not as vast as some of the other run yards. So it gives them a little bit of opening to the free running of a run yard, so they're not overwhelmed. Why are you biting me, you little bitey bite? Little bitey bite. Little bitey bite. Little jealous bitey bite. Silly girl. All right, guys. So that is our video for today. Here's Turner up there. Winnie's going, you're on my platform. You need to get off. That's where I sit. Everybody likes that spot though. Can look up into the trees. All right, there you go, guys. Have a nice day. Namaste. All right, there you go. Maybe he's gonna go down the slide. Probably not. If he is, he's not gonna do it while we're watching. There's squirrels up in the trees up there that he likes to watch. All right, guys, have a nice day. I hope you all have a great day. And take time to be kind to somebody. Never know what others are going through. And it's super important that we make a better world for everybody. Namaste.